keep going. You said that the Everton game on Saturday was the biggest of the season so far. They won it, kind of passed that test. Is this the year they lift the Premier League trophy?
I think they win the Premier League. I still do. I said a long time ago, I said if they get 4 points at Man City at home and Newcastle away, they'll win the league. They drew with Man City. They won at Newcastle, and nothing's changed my mind. I think they have got the best squad by far in the Premier League, and they've had some real bad injury to key players, and they're still top of the league. So for me, yeah, I think all the players get fit, and for the second part of the season, I think they'll win. I think they'll win the league.
Yeah, 6 years in charge for Mikel Arteta. How much does he need to win something?
I'm not sure about that. I mean, there's ways. I mean, if they ended up coming second again this year and Man City went perfect from now to the end of the season, you've got to hold your hands up and say, you know, that's football. You know, you can't help that. There's ways of losing. You know, you've got to be careful in that. You know, from 6 years ago when he took over that club was going absolutely nowhere. There had players in there that were just taking advantage of the club, weren't pushing it, weren't working hard enough. He got rid of certain players, and he's got the life back into Arsenal. They're called the Arsenal again. There was a long time when they were just called Arsenal. Now people, when they talk about them, they go the Arsenal, and that's down to Arteta. He's got that belief back, and they're a team. When you start the Premier League seasons at another club, you just say, if we finish above Arsenal, we will win the Premier League. So for me, I wouldn't want to sit here and say, if they don't win the league, he shouldn't be there, because there's ways of losing Premier Leagues. And as I say, if Man City go and produce what they're doing at the moment, then you'd have to hold your hands up.
Whose shoes would you rather be in? Would you rather be leading right now with that 2-point lead, being Arsenal, or would you rather be in Pep Guardiola's position, chasing them down, less pressure perhaps?
No, I want the 2 points. Yeah. You know, I want the 2 points head start. You know, for me, yeah, 100%. Always have the points. You know, even when you're got games in hand, I'm always one of them, have the points, make teams win. So, yeah, I mean, Arsenal so far have been very good. Last couple of games haven't been great, but they've got the 6 points, and they've got 2 big home games coming up against Brighton and Villa. And Man City have got 2 away games. But Man City, I think, play again before Arsenal. That will make a massive difference at the end of the season. If these two teams are going neck and neck, it'll be all who's playing on Sky first.
Yeah. Arsenal playing tonight, hosting Crystal Palace in a game rearranged due to fixture clashes. The winner will face Chelsea in the final four. Dharma Sheth is at the Emirates for us now.
Yes, thank you very much. Not long now until kick-off here at the Emirates for the quarter-finals in the EFL Cup between Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Alan Smith will be watching along tonight. This is an intriguing game, this one, isn't it? Because you've got a situation where the fixture pile-up for both teams might have worked in Arsenal's favour over Palace. Would you agree?
Well, looking at the stats today, they've played more games than anybody else in the top European leagues, Palace, which I didn't realise. And this is with a quite small squad. You know, a lot of their lads have played more minutes than most players in the Premier League. So Oliver Glasner's been really up against it, and maybe they just hit the wall in that last game against Leeds when they got thumped 4-1.
Alan, as far as Arsenal are concerned, I'm sure they won't say it publicly, but there are probably bigger priorities for them this season. But this competition in the past for the likes of Manchester City and Chelsea proved to be quite a platform for the rest of the season. With that in mind, is this quite an important game to get through for Arsenal?
Yeah, in front of your own fans, you know, quarterfinals of a major cup competition, you don't take it lightly. And as you said, it can be the springboard to other, I'll say, bigger and better things. And of course, Arsenal this season, after the title, perhaps after the Champions League. But to be able to lift a trophy is something you would never take lightly. And getting so close to Wembley, they're obviously going to be hungry for it.
Crystal Palace haven't reached the final of this competition. The last time Arsenal won the League Cup was back in 1993. A certain Alan Smith was on the bench.
I can't believe it. Yeah, I had a little hamstring injury. Yeah.
What are your abiding memory of that day?
Stevie Morrow breaking his arm when Tony Adams lifted him up at the end. Paul Merson got a good goal. But that was the year we became the first club to win the League Cup and the FA Cup, both against Sheffield Wednesday. We were sick of the sight of each other at the end because we had a replay in the FA Cup. But, yeah, that League Cup one, who'd have thought that would be the last time that the Gunners won it? So maybe this year.
Arsenal are set to make a number of changes from the team that beat Everton on Saturday. Palace could make a few changes as well against Leeds. Who do you see having the advantage? Is it still Arsenal because it is here?
Oh, most definitely, yeah. I mean, we were speaking about the small squad for Glasner. He can make changes, but he loses his strength when he does. He just hasn't got the squad, whereas Arsenal have. You know, we've spoken about it all season, the depth of quality within the Arsenal squad. And you look at the lads that didn't play or didn't start at Everton at the weekend. I mean, Eza, Marino, Martinelli. There's a whole host of players, you know, that could easily come in. Jesus, he's champing at the bit. He came on as a sub and he looks hungry for it.
Yeah, promises to be an intriguing game, this one. Arsenal against Crystal Palace in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Live coverage on Sky Sports Football gets underway at 7:30. Chelsea await the winners in the semi-finals.
Little mention for you there, Paul?
Yeah, long time. Who would have thought that? They hadn't won the League Cup since then. So, yeah. Well, it might be there this year. You never know. But, yeah, I mean, that was a long time ago.
But you still remember it, of course.
Yeah, of course you do. You're playing at the final at Wembley. I mean, it's anybody's dream is to score a goal in a cup final at Wembley. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, right. Top of the table as we head into Christmas and have a first Premier League title in a quarter of a decade within their power. We can hear now from Gabriel Martinelli, who sat down with our very own Gary Cottrell to discuss the title race and plenty more.
Top of the Premier League at Christmas, top of the Champions League as well. How exciting is that for everybody involved at the club?
Yeah, I mean it's really good, but we know we are not there yet. Still a long season ahead. We play for one of the biggest clubs in the world, so we know the responsibility that we have when we go to the pitch. But we need to be calm. We know the qualities that we have. We know the players that we have. We trust in ourselves, we trust the club, we trust the manager as well. So, as I said, we need to be calm and go game by game and try to win them.
Do you feel the pressure? You've been there or thereabouts now as a squad of players for so long, at the top of the tree or almost at the top of the tree. Do you feel the pressure?
I mean, I wouldn't say pressure, but the feeling to be able to play those games, to be in the position that we are, it's really good. So we have to thank God to be in this position and just enjoy.
This weekend, just gone, Mikel Arteta was celebrating exactly 6 years since he became the manager of Arsenal. Only 2 of the players who were involved that day are still at the club, Bukayo and you. How have you seen his change in him as a coach, but also in the club since he arrived?
Every year he tries to improve, and himself and ourselves as well tries to improve the club, the people around the club, everyone. So it's a joy to work with him and to have him around.
Do you know what I think about, from somebody from the outside looking in who occasionally gets to sense the atmosphere around the training ground, the brotherhood, the vibe, like a real family here now? How important is that he's achieved a squad that is so together?
Yeah, I mean, it's really important because when you're on the pitch, you look to your right, you see JT running like crazy to try to get the ball, Declan, Bukayo trying to defend the winger as well. So it's we always say that we are family, we are brothers. We try to give our best for the badge and for each of us as well, and for the staff, the people that work here at the club as well. So yeah, I mean it's a real family.
And then when new players come in, not only do they add to the talent on the pitch, but they also become a part of that family, don't they? I mean, I'm talking about Noni and Ebbs. I mean, even Noni, I think, is involved in kind of prayer sessions before games. Is that right?
Yeah, we have these sessions before the matches, but our team is so good. I mean, we know that we are not gonna win the league.
Arsenal's Premier League prospects, Merson and Martinelli, share their optimism. Former player Paul Merson and rising star Gabriel Martinelli express strong confidence in Arsenal's chances of clinching the Premier League title this season, highlighting the team's strengths and improvements. As the current Premier League season unfolds, former Arsenal midfielder Paul Merson and young gun Gabriel Martinelli have both voiced their optimism regarding the club's title aspirations. Merson, known for his candid evaluations, believes that Arsenal has the right blend of talent, experience, and tactical acumen to emerge at the top. Merson's insights are rooted in observing the Gunners' impressive performance, noting their resilience and ability to grind out results in challenging matches. He emphasizes that the squad depth, coupled with the impact of new signings, has significantly bolstered their chances. Merson points out that if Arsenal can maintain their current form and avoid injuries, they will be in a strong position to challenge for the Premier League title. Gabriel Martinelli, on the other hand, embodies the youthful exuberance and ambition of the current squad. The young forward has been in scintillating form, contributing significantly to Arsenal's attacking prowess. In a recent interview, Martinelli expressed his belief in the team's potential, declaring, "We are focused and determined to make history this season." His positivity reflects the renewed spirit within the dressing room, where the players have embraced the pressure and expectations that come with being title contenders. Both Merson and Martinelli agree that the upcoming matches will be critical in establishing Arsenal's credibility as title challengers. As the season progresses, fans will eagerly watch to see if their bold predictions can turn into reality. With Merson's strategic insights and Martinelli's dynamism on the field, Arsenal's dream of a Premier League title seems well within reach.